GROK 3 is the new state-of-the-art language model. Today it's getting released for people that have Premium Plus on X platform, and literally what GROK done was to break any benchmark. It's the current state-of-the-art, at least for the next few weeks probably. Then we will probably be getting a new state-of-the-art model. Maybe Claude 4, maybe something out of OpenAI, who knows. But let's cover today exactly how GROK excels and why this is a big deal. One of the first things that we've got to cover is how XAI was able in just 1 year and a half to come and rise through all of this ranking over here, from GROK 0 to GROK 1 to GROK 1.5 and GROK 2. In general, they've done huge leaps in very short time. They've got one of the biggest, if not the biggest cluster of GPUs, so it's a big deal. Currently, they've got like 200,000 H100 GPUs, and they will be looking to expand to 4 times more, 5 times more in 2025. So this is very, very big and huge to know. So this is insane. Like in phase 2, they expanded like 2x their like GPUs actually, sorry. And this is pretty insane. They've got such a huge cluster. And GROK 3 essentially involved 10x more training than GROK 2. So this is a big deal, and the model is still training in terms of reinforcement learning. So the first thing that we have to see is how GROK 3 does against models that are not reasoners. And this is important because reasoning models benefit quite a lot from having a good and strong base model. Before we continue, check the description down below for free courses on AI. I offer them through Udemy. If you find this kind of videos helpful, you can buy me a coffee. This is a free donation that you can do to me. And of course, don't forget to check out NoFX Services/AI tools to find the latest image generators and text generators, and I will be updating this page quite a lot in this weekend. So let's continue, because here we can see GROK 3, GROK 3 Mini, non-reasoning, compared to Gemini 2, DeepSeek V3, Claude 3.5 and GPT-4o. And we see that GROK 3 has done a huge leap in terms of performance in basic benchmarks, and GROK 3 Mini is also in the same level as the other SOTA. So this is really insane, guys. This is absolutely huge in my opinion. In terms of results, in chatbot arena, we can see that it is the first model to break 1400 ranking. This is insane, very huge leap compared to the competition, but again, in my opinion, this is not super important. Now, moving on into the GROK 3 reasoning capabilities, we've got to see a coding example here. It's provided by Elvis, and here we can see the benchmark. So this is test time compute. We've got 3 benchmarks where we can see that GROK 3 is outcompeting O3 Mini High. They don't compare with full O3, but I think I have the slides for it. So from the released thinking models that are available out there, GROK 3 Mini and GROK 3 in reasoning mode are doing a tremendously good job. So this is very, very nice to see. Very, very exciting. We see a quite big improvement in performance, even compared to O3 Mini. So this is very good news in my opinion. Yeah, it seems that test time compute works for other models as well, and there is quite a lot of nice results to see. Here is the IMEE performance. And yeah, I think I would say that it is at the same level as O3 Mini, but I think this is very nice to see. I think we see XAI being super competitive to OpenAI, and this is very good to see. So we also got agents. So what they've done is that they provide also the alternative to deep research that Perplexity has and also OpenAI has. So they've got also deep research, which according to Karpathy, it's at the same level as Perplexity's deep research. And they call it deep search. And they also put up standalone applications and a lot of other things. You can also read this post over here, which is quite interesting. in general, it's accepted that it is indeed a state-of-the-art model. It surpasses probably, in the opinion of many people, the other available SOTA, which is O3 Mini. And here we can also see how GROK 3 fares in these categories. I wouldn't put like huge faith into these things, doesn't really matter, but it shows that GROK 3, which is an early version right now and they want to do, new upgrades all the time, is very, very strong. And one of the important things is that here we can see a small comparison to O3, which is not released to the public and will probably be the main reasoning capability of GPT-5. So O3 will probably be used to train the reasoning mixture of expert of GPT-5. And here what we can see is that GROK 3 is at the same level of performance. Again, they did not show it in the official presentation, but I think it's very important to see how strong GROK 3 is right now, and it is really strong. It has closed the gap tremendously. This is very, very amazing to see, and I think they will also improve on it very fast. I think Elon is coming with a production line of improving the model instead of waiting for huge releases to happen. And this is something that test time and reasoning allows. You can do more reinforcement learning, maybe do also some training at the same time using the generated data, and you can improve your model on the fly, like online learning, like learning all the time, improving all the time. And what we have to understand is that these models, they don't really need anymore an architecture change. They just need more data so they can improve their thinking. They don't need to become bigger right now. They just need to get fed all of this synthetic artificial data, all this reasoning and reinforcement learning data. They no longer need to be retrained from scratch because they are a mixture of experts. Their architecture is pretty good for the current compute. They can also have fast inference. So there is no really a big benefit in retraining them from scratch. You can use the base model, improve it, and reinforcement learn, improve it as well. And then you can do extensions of context window or train specific parts of the model. So we're going to see models improving faster. We're not going to be seeing huge changes in most benchmarks. Already you can see that most benchmarks are becoming actually saturated. So what we will see is 1, 2, 3% improvements every week, maybe even every month. And this is going to cost these companies very low amount of money, but they will be improving the model. And, jumping from 70% to 73% is not the same as jumping from 90% to 93%. The 90 to 93% is so much more important, in my opinion, because this 3% is probably one of the hardest problems to solve. Whereas going from 70 to 73, the difficulty will probably not be as big. So this is very exciting news for GROK 3 XAI. Literally everyone is buzzing, and hopefully as a premium user of X, I can get access as soon as possible to it, and I can show you what we can build. And here what they say is that the XAI GROK 3 release will improve rapidly every day this week. Please report any issues as a reply. So I don't know. This seems so nice. This seems like a very big deal, a very big release, and I firmly expect Anthropic to launch Claude 4 soon, but I also expect OpenAI to bring GPT 4.5 out, maybe even O3 full version, or open and include more limits to the current models. So there is competition in the market right now for the state-of-the-art models. It's not just OpenAI playing on its own. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video helpful and educational, and I will see you on the next one.